Now I should be fully live, so make sure that end is good before I fully begin. I think the model's a little now
On the
I should
big
be fully
side.
live,
There we go.
so make... Alright, there we go. All set. Otherwise, hello there everyone, Danger Diamond here, and welcome to Changed. Now, it has been a while since I've done a sort of RPG Maker styled horror game. As I believe the last one I played, was it Pocket Mirror? Was it a different game? I can't even remember the last RPG horror maker style game I played. It's been a long while. I had this as a bit of a request where a friend and I kind of got into a bit of a debate over a particular kind of outbreak that kind of, shall we say, imagine John Carpenter's The Thing actually escaping from the Arctic. The North Arctic, I believe, not the Antarctic. Is there a difference between the two? I don't know. I apologize, everyone. I would like to extend an apology for running late. As soon as I got home, I crashed for a bit because I happened to have gotten off, but then decided, you know what, maybe I can do with a quick nap. And I may or may not have overslept. So it comes to tell you, don't take quick naps whenever you got something planned. Otherwise, as I said, this game's premise being that we are sort of dealing with yet another one of those The Thing kind of situations. However, this thing has already escaped the North Pole and has pretty much taken over the world. Or at least so I can remember from this. Now, I did see another recognizable content creator play this game years ago. Manly Badass, I believe, did play this. That was his playthrough I watched. But that was years ago, so I have very little memory other than... I remember hearing this game was supposedly anti-furry, but I don't think that's the premise behind it. Because when I look at how it plays out, it's just The Thing, but if The Thing itself wasn't scary looking. In fact, I think the entities, most of the time, don't even look horrifying. They look... well, they look about your average furry. Just... I don't know if they're entirely made out of goo, but I do know that they're pretty fluid-like, shall we say. Also with an ability to shapeshift if memory is serving me best, but I don't remember much about this game. I've done some forgetting. Not because this game was bad to me, but just because I haven't seen this in a while. Again, this came more as a request. And I have wanted to play this game for myself at some point, so I thought, you know what, now is the time, I'm gonna do this game. There is also request number 2 with this game. I will not be using Nova this time. That's right, you are not going to be seeing a furry model this time, you will... oops. You will, in fact, get an older model that I used. Or used to use back in the day. So this came with 2 requests, really, like I said. Request number 1 was to do this game, and request number 2 was to use the old model. Now, it does feel a little weird having to go back to this model, but once upon a time, I used to use a Vroid. And maybe on a very rare occasion still do. And this will be one of those rare occasions where I use Vroid. So, request number 1 was this game, and request number 2 was to use the old Vroid model. So, without further ado, we begin. This game is not to any person, organization, region, country, project. Okay, they did give me a chance to read. This game will not give player any hints in it. Blah, 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 blah. Abridged version, this has nothing to do with, IRL. And probably will not be doing any hand-holding. Now, I don't remember how long this game is. I don't even know if I'll get it done in one stream. I am still feeling kinda sick, so you will have to forgive me that I will once again not be planning to do a long one here. As I'm still coughing and all that good stuff. Though, thankfully, the random pains felt with it aren't as intense. So that's good news. But I have been coughing too, so... Of course, we're going to do normal mode. Normal mode is more challenging, but you're able to play through the entirety of the game starting now, which is the idea. We want to play the whole game. We want the whole full experience here. And I get the feeling... No, who am I kidding? Let's just go ahead, scoot you over this way. I don't exactly got a tail to show off with this one, so I think I can afford a little more screen space for the audience here. Stay hopeful. Alright, we are presumably the last human on Earth. Maybe. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Your eyes sting under the intense light, but you still make an effort to open your eyes and take a look at the situation you're in. Actually, before I go any further, did I... I'm asking myself, did I, right before I did this? I did. Okay. Also tried to do my best to pre-plan everything, but I think this might be the last stream that's been pre-planned, and everything's now on the whim of everyone else I'll be talking to about tomorrow, so... Tomorrow's kind of up in the air. I may or may not even stream. Actually, might not even stream, because the way I've been feeling lately, I've... God, even with a cough drop and I'm still coughing, so... I'll probably just take tomorrow to just chill. If there's nothing going on with the usual Wednesday cast. Your eyes sting under the intense light, but you still make an effort to open your eyes and take a look at the situation you're in. Though your hazy eyes, you discover that you're in a very unfamiliar room. Your limbs feel weak, your head is spinning, but the most gripping thing on your mind is it feels like you haven't eaten anything in years. Yeah, imagine some kind of cryostasis, you're gonna feel some things. I'm surprised it's cryo hunger and not cryo sickness. You possess nothing but a small pair of shorts. You don't even think they're originally yours. Yeah, someone must have slipped it on. Wait, hang on. These aren't mine. I wonder... Oh, let's not wonder. Obviously, you've been kidnapped. Your vague memories seem to align with the fact that as well that you've been kidnapped by someone and they brought you here. Who is our kidnapper? I have no idea. Who's to say that kidnapper may even be amongst the living? You feel very confused, but clearly you understand that the very first thing you should do is escape this room. Alright, you only have one goal for now. Let's begin. Who put these notes here? Do not touch them, if you don't want to be one of them. Alright, so right off the bat, there's our, the thing feeling here. Someone who must have been alive to write, don't touch them if you do not wish to become one of them. And we're gonna have to do our damnedest to make sure we don't become a thing. Avoid them. I don't know the capsule password. I just hope you awaken and read this. Be safe, survivor. Probably the only survivor. He's talking about something dangerous. The handwriting in the note is rather messy and is from its contents. It doesn't seem like that it's written by your kidnappers either. You start hoping this is just a bad TV show. There are more notes on the second page. It's clear another person's handwriting. Please remember to dispose of the liquid waste and to clean up the sewer. Do not drop any sticky objects or samples or chemicals on the floor. Especially the samples. Dried unknown chemicals precipitate at the bottom of the test tubes. You're hungry as hell, but not nearly that desperate. The contents are mainly air and paper. Full of pipes and wires. It's quite dark and deep inside. You can't fit through, of course. Screen doesn't work. Dust is all over it, too. Okay, so that's my running. You looked inside. Obviously, there's no way you could climb in. However, you hear something that sounds like it's dragging and slipping around. Oh no! It's the thing! You should probably step back for a bit. No! Oh! What was that? Some kind of living milk pudding. Whatever it is, this place is clearly not safe anymore. It's not the best time to think about it too much. Okay, so I can step on that goop and be completely fine. I guess whatever that is, isn't that bad. Maybe we don't examine the drainage pipe, as I feel maybe like the blob, it'll just come right on through. Upon closer inspection, there appears to be a button deep inside. You put your hand in the vent carefully, winding around wires and pipe inside. Finally, you manage to push it. Okay. So I guess we're getting out of here. This place is a mess. It seems it's been deserted for a long time. Where are the people? Who kidnapped you? It doesn't look like there are any humans anywhere around this area. You shriveled, you have begun the feeling... Oh, wait. You shivered! Okay, I don't know why shriveled came to mind. You'll have to forgive me. Maybe I'm still kind of waking up from my nap. Like, god dang. Oh, especially that kind of nap when you wake up and your legs feel like jello. Not the best feeling to have. Speaking of feelings, you have a feeling that your troubles have only but begun. Or maybe you're just cold. Let's focus on finding a way out first. Or maybe some warm clothing. The sunset shines over the collapsed buildings below. You're standing in a tall tower that you've never seen any news reports or book before. Strange place surrounded by ruins. Only this tower stands amongst the rubble. Where is this place? Staring down at the broken walls below, you're on the verge of panic. Are these the ruins of a city? There's nobody around that could help? You're too focused on the view, unaware of the civet behind you sneaking from the roof. That is absolutely not a normal civet. It appears to be made out of rubber. You're knocked over by the so-called civet, landing hard on the floor below. What? You have no time to care about what kind of civet it is. You just know that you're in oh, shit. This huge human-shaped like feline is approaching you, slowly licking its lips. It lowers its front paw in attack posture. Uh-oh. Is this gonna be one of those I have to push buttons? Okay, note to self. Don't go to anywhere. You're staring at it, and it's staring right back at you. At this moment, time freezes. Oh, seems frozen. Okay. Okay, well, I get the feeling this is game over. It begun as quickly and ended as quickly. Roll credits, we're done. Stream, 15 minutes. I woke up late to be destroyed in the first 15. Let's roll the credits, we're done here. The last human on Earth assimilated. I know, that's mean. Alright, so I fucked up. Your whole body starts to feel oddly sticky and warm. The feelings of compression as the latex on your body shrinks. It's starting to become difficult to think. Your conscience is merging with the creature. You have clearly become a thing. Congratulations. You are now dead. You've been transferred by this cat. You now think what the cat is thinking as it licks your lips in satisfaction. You examine your new body, feeling surprisingly happy about it. Maybe one day you'll forget that you were even human. Yeah, you know, that's just how the thing works. It touches you, you don't get a chance, you're just dead. Yeah, game over. Just how John Carpenter would have liked it. Actually, I don't know if we ever liked it like that, but I think you get the idea here. Just a single touch and that's it. You're royally screwed. There is no backing away because the virus gets in with you, and that virus is fast. Well, in this game's case, it's the goop. And getting touched by the goop is just you're done. Don't even bother anymore. Matter of fact, you may as well hit that escape key. Yeah, I know. I'm dead. I fucked up. Your adventure ends here. Okay, so... we don't even get to contemplate our life. So, no going outside. Outside is bad. Outside is death. We don't get to know what's going on in the world. We don't even get to have a moment. All we get to do is just sit there and move on to the next thing. This doesn't even give you the time to examine the magnitude of the situation. No McCready, no any of these other people sitting around a burning fire and thinking, say, you know, we gotta stop this thing from taking over the world. No. The thing has already taken over the world. And you're just one of the many few last humans. Now, I don't know if that's a chance-based thing, or if that's actually a scripted thing. Wait, hang on. Ah, what the hell, I'm at the beginning. It's not like... I would have been able to save anyway. And this was why I also did some forgetting, too, so I could actually have the experience and not be like, oh, I remember this, hehehehe. Alright, now, for the sake of time, I'm gonna skip the reading, because I've already read this stuff. Sewer drain, okay. Alright, well... okay. Yada yada yada. Push the button. Now, let's not go to the left, because we don't have time to think. We only just need to get the hell out. Can I put a password in the machine? It's connected to the door right beside. Type the number. No. Wrong password. Find some clue somewhere. Okay. I don't know what is what. We don't open... oh, 2 boxes. I don't like boxes anymore. Okay, so... I don't know... you don't want to get too close to that broken cup. You aren't wearing shoes. Yeah, you know, only a pair of shorts. Hang on. Can I pause? No, I don't think there is any pausing in this game. Alright, so, don't mind me. I'm gonna take a moment to adjust something. Because this has been one of those annoying situations as of late. I'm going to quickly Why no furry model when you're playing the furry game? This was actually done by request. It's because the nature of this game is because you touch the goop and you become the furry. Or rather, you become a goop, a goo-like fur, not like actual fur, but more like a goop fur. And to a friend of mine, shall we say, said it would make sense if you use the human, so that way it feels the whole transformation effect. So yes, there is a reasoning for it. And even then, it's been rare on using this. Makes sense, yeah. It's because the nature of this game. You transform. An unusual machine. When you stand in front of it, it scans your iris. And makes a record of your progress. Is this some sort of attendance machine? Good. Okay. So if I screw up, I don't have to do the beginning again. Sealed with tape. Okay. Created box made out of created cardboard. Assorted papers, glass shards, and CD fragments are in it. Conclusion, trash. Okay. I know one of these boxes is a trap. If I recall from, like, some amount of years ago. I think you're the one. Made out of cardboard. Okay, so it's all trash. Cardboard. Okay, it's just another piece of trash. I think this is also one of those games where I gotta be careful where I step on. A pile of beautiful garbage. Okay, so that's just garbage. It's trash. I don't want to be in there. I have a bad feeling about this. I don't know whose notes these are. If we want humanity to continue, we must change our genes. There is no other choice. Is it too late? It matters not, as long as I can live. Even if I have to reject my humanity. Oh, Jesus. Papers on the back are all medical terminology and chemical formulas. You understand a look of it. Okay, so I guess to differentiate here from the John Carpenter line of thinking, where the John Carpenter line of thinking was extraterrestrial life comes out of nowhere to assimilate Earth, this seems to be a science experiment gone wrong. At least from what I'm concluding so far. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Rejecting my humanity. Yeah, in many ways. You know, we'll ignore when I went to... Hi. Photo 1. Goop. Photo 2. Goop got on hand. Photo 3. He became... Goo furry. Photo 4. He is goop furry. The man in the picture turned into a dog. If you touched that thing, would it do the same for you? Oh yeah, more than likely. I mean, after all, we've already, been gooped in the first 5 minutes of the game, but we won't talk about that. Come to the lid dairy. I wait you. Who left this? Pile of boxes containing only rubbish. An old newspaper. It details the series' new flu report. Newspaper looks very old and yellowed, but the date seems very recent to you. How long have you been asleep? You think to yourself. I noticed this game's lack of a soundtrack. I don't know if it has no music, or I may have just accidentally muted the music at some point. Did this actually have a soundtrack? I know it had a special edition or something. I don't know the difference on that. Wait, hang on. Okay, there's a few rooms I haven't been in, so... I don't want to be in there. Wait, hang on. Yeah, no. So many of... Wait, hang on. Oh, well, I'm dead. Okay, so be decisive. If you can't make up your mind, well, only remember that there's so many times you could go to a place before you get screwed. How very... Okay, I understand. I think getting assimilated is going to be par for the course of this game. You feel itchy, like being wrapped in a fleece blanket. You start to feel dull pain. It's changing your skin cells, causing you sensory nerves to fail. You lean against the door, barely standing, attempting to stand your ground. But what's the point? You know, I'm reminded of... God, I know I'm talking about The Thing a lot, but this actually doesn't come from the John Carpenter version of The Thing. It comes from the other version, the later version. I don't know who directed that one. But I'm reminded of the part where, like, the hand detaches from the guy as they're carrying the body, and, like, the hand sticks itself in one of the guy's mouths. And then by, like, a few scenes later, when the gal comes back, she kind of sees how it's like... You notice how, like, the hand thing's already infused with the body. This feels like that, but gone a lot faster. I guess probably the biggest difference between these entities and the Thing is I think the Thing isn't exactly... God, the Thing's not a fluid thing, shall we say. It's not like a watery body. I know that I'm probably not getting the term down at the moment, but you will have to forgive me that I kind of just woke up, so I can't think of the term. The body isn't solid, we'll just say that. It's not like a solid body. Like, the body feels like water. Like, it can shapeshift. So, I would imagine the assimilation process with the watery body is, like, way, way, way faster. As just to opposed to trying to turn the cells of another biomassed thing. If that makes any sense. Those things are creeping up you. Hey, thank you. I just got done talking about the thing. Your lower body is numb, but you aren't panicking. The feeling gave way to something surprisingly relaxing. Your conscious is starting to drift. Your legs are coated in latex. You feel oddly soothing sensation as these mucus support your legs. You're half covered now. Mucus spreads all across your body, but you aren't afraid. You can tell that these things aren't trying to harm you. But they are trying to take your humanity away from you. So, I guess unlike the Thing where when you come into contact with it, you're gonna feel it. If, you know, it wasn't a subtle assimilation, like a slow processed assimilation. This, on the other hand, is the assimilation that, I don't know, I dare say it tries to relax you into it as to not be afraid of it. But I would imagine still some fear, as shown on the character's face. Yeah, it may not feel painful, but goddamn, it is a terrifying thought. I mean, after all, we just got done seeing the photos of, like, other people change. After all, they feel gentle. You're rather comfortable. But you are still terrified. Suddenly, the mucus completely hangs over your body and covers your chest, your legs. A little uncomfortable now, but you can still stand. The white liquid in the chest spread out evenly. The layer slowly fluctuates your breathing, as if part of your body, a second skin. Your face and head, even your hair, are covered. You discover that your legs start bowing like an animal, and your mouth seems elongated. You clearly saw that you had grown a little nose and a muzzle, and you now have a tail. Your entire body started cramping due to your radically changing skeletal structure, but thankfully it quickly subsided. You feel comfortable but confused. Your hypothesis that it may be due to the anesthetic toxins. You don't even feel wrapped up anymore. You feel like ice, slowly melting in a pool of water. You feel your tail on your body. The latex tail feels surprisingly light, and it's not so sticky either. You picked up the fluffy, rubbery tail. Maybe you secretly always wanted a tail. Oh, God. Okay, my camera's acting up. Why are we acting up? Come on. Swear, you do one thing with this camera. Okay, I have to do this. Sensory technology is being very finicky tonight, so I guess I gotta flip on a light so it can clearly see. Like, oh, that's what you're doing. There we go. Alright. And no, this game wasn't the reason why I actually got a furry model, believe it or not. Actually, to make a long story short about that, I wanted to originally become a 2D VTuber, but then depression kind of kicked in, and then it was just a simple change of course. And a different direction. You cling tightly to the fluffy tail that's attached to your new body. You're a little happy now that you can be like this. You don't know if it's because of these parasites or if it was a subconscious desire. Or perhaps you got brainwashed. You feel happy and completely satisfied. Your adventure probably stops here. Forget the truth. No, 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 no. You don't have to think about it anymore. You got enveloped. Okay, as long as I'm quick. Controls. "3D is fun, at least. I can agree. So, I died just to figure out controls. Up, down, left, right, shift, space, escape, F1, F12, Alt-Enter. What does Alt-Enter do? Oh my god. So, let me get this straight. All I had to do to figure this out earlier was just come into this deadly-looking room. Okay, well now I know that. Escape does nothing. Oh, hi! That's why. What were these controls again? Up, down, left, right, space. Of course, it's an RPG Maker game. Why didn't I think about this when I was doing the setup? Okay, note to self. Don't go back in there now. It's probably a death trap. Some report is written on this. The experiment failed again, so I locked the room, but this time I got so close that it almost blew up the entire building. I manipulated the pattern of the ceramic tiles on the floor. Bigger tiles are the key. The password of the storage room is hidden across the floor. I saw there were rats inside the storage room, so we brought in a cat, but yesterday we lost it after it ate our sample. Why do I had the feeling that was the cat that jumped from the roof and assimilated me? Assassinated me. So there's something above the balcony. It looks like a wildcat. How could a wildcat be on top of a building like this? I think that must have been your cat. All new subjects aren't experimented on, aren't voluntarily. We have at least 5 subjects here. I'm sorry for them, but to succeed to save all of us, we need their sacrifice. Sacrificing a few lives is preferable option when it comes to saving many, many others. Well, congratulations. You may have unleashed the thing upon the world. I hope you're happy about that. Okay. Okay. Star-shaped plastic. It's not important. Why do you want this thing? It's just a piece of junk. You put it in your pocket. No, no, no! Okay, so dead room. Dead room. What's in here? Oh, right. What's in here? It won't open. I don't think we go that way either. The gate is still locked. You didn't find a way out. Hang on. The big tiles are the key. Okay. That looks like a 7. That looks like a 1. That looks like a 4. That looks like a 2. That looks like a 1. So, 1, 2, 4, 1, 7. Let's try that. So, 7, 1, 2, 4, 1. Something open. I don't want to be here anymore! I am sorry, I am dealing with a cough drop. I have still been sick. 3D is fun, at least. I do agree. I mean, don't get me wrong. At the time, I thought it would have been cool, but then... I've seen some well-made 2D VTuber models, and then I have seen some questionable ones. Now, that isn't to say 2D is all bad or 3D is all bad. Both have their strengths and their weaknesses. Can I mention that was actually a good time? That to figure that this game finally had some music. Okay, so... It looks like the code has changed. It's 2417. 2417 now. Hang on. No. I think it still might be the same, right? Okay. God damn it. I hate this guy already. Okay, so... I don't know what I'm supposed to do about him. He doesn't want to seem to come this direction. I don't know if I run this door... Because this door locks. And the problem is when I try, he'll come over here. Then I'm gonna have... Okay. I think I see the difficulty of this game. Alright. I see the difficulty of this game. It is going to just be the matter of surviving. Wrong password. A clue might be around here somewhere. Alright, here we go. This direction... Okay. So this game's just hard. It's mother effing hard. It's gonna be one of those games that every single opportunity it will throw a cheap death trap. You know what? I've come to expect that. You know, every RPG Maker game always has its cheap death trap section. Now, I don't know how prominent that's gonna be in this game, but I get the feeling that I'm gonna probably be here for a bit. Until I can get this right. Okay. Down this direction. Okay. I cannot believe I have to do this. I'm gonna have to examine the course. Because the slime comes out of here. That's the problem. And I run into its course. Because he spawns here. Going anywhere this direction, he's gonna intercept me around this spot. Thus killing me off. Or, excuse me, absorbing me. Going around here, I'm eventually gonna probably have to go up or something. Assuming he just doesn't, you know, do this maneuver in anticipation. And that isn't assuming this opens up too early. I don't know if there's any more of those other things, but I'm thinking the pattern's gonna go something like this. He's gonna spawn, I'm gonna rush for this section, probably go up around... probably that puddle, then go here, that box will probably open, and then probably do that. From what I know, it's a fail target game, so you're meant to fail a bunch, because a lot of the content is the art and stuff you see in the death animations. It's probably the whole reason why this game is difficult, as it is. Yeah, that would also make sense, too. Something tells me this probably isn't a very long game if you can do this without dying, but this is going to be a long game, because they're going to have made this as hard as possible. Okay, now I think I have my plan. Everything in theory, but practice is a whole different bit of story here, so... Alright, so as it's been practiced, up this direction. There we go. I am trapped. Wait, hang on. Okay. A device that controls the doors. You opened it from the other side. Aw, crap. Oh, okay, I see. No, God! Okay. Noted. Trust absolutely nothing. Even the most innocent cat on the bed is a thing. I should have remembered. Everything in this universe is a thing. Don't trust anything. Treat everything like it's the goddamn thing. Like it's the goddamn alien. Now, I don't know if this is a run sequence or a be quiet sequence. We'll try to be subtle. I think the puddle might alert it. No! Great. Death this direction? Death this direction. Okay, this might be a bit of a rage game. Alright, Stealth doesn't work, we gun it. No, 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 no. God, are you kidding me? Okay. I feel this is a bit of a rage game. The rage being, you're going to die, and die, and die, and die. And I guess that's why they tried to make it as cute as possible, so that way the deaths wouldn't feel, you know, bullshit. I came back from the elevator. Welcome, welcome. I am playing what may as well be a rage game. But in the goodest of old fashions here, we're going to try our best to persist through the rage. So, I think what I can safely assert here is the cat is going to be we just gotta gun it until we finally get past. That cat is going to just... it's just gonna know. No. Oh god. Okay, so water slows him down. Okay, I think I see the pattern. Wait, you don't remember. I do remember, Portal 2. Or wait, no. Portal 2 didn't have the elevator, did it? I can't remember. Okay. I think I know the idea this time. There's only so many times one can... fail. Okay. This game is trial and error. Okay, up. Okay, well that works. Hunger, fear, and loneliness flood your heart like a tsunami. For a poor guy who's been locked away for so long, you're almost at the end of your rope. You don't know what's safe anymore. Those unfamiliar creatures are around every corner and you have no idea when they're going to show up next. You start praying for someone, anyone to show up, any sort of human, just one person. It could be anyone, even the people who kidnapped you. But there is nothing. Not even decent clothes, only monsters. Your legs are weak and tired, but you have no other choice. You have to keep going. Get out of the building alive. With little room for thinking. You know what? Let's not even trust... Thanks. Oh god. I can resist. I can resist. You know, how would that even work? Trying to fight the thing. You're going to become the thing. The cat may look lovely, but you don't want to go back there. Alright, well, let's see what the game has to say. Nope. 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 You struggle desperately, kicking and pushing and rolling on the ground. All your efforts, you finally rip the sticky thing off your body. Slime slides back into the pipe and runs away. Alright, well, two directions we can go. It looks like the door was wielded shut. You can hear water dripping behind the door. They stopped fixing the vent pipes, someone said. They saw something move inside of it. My friend told me it's an escaped sample. Sticky goop. A dog! Okay, they're writing. Hi, Pupper, what happened? Goop became a human? It's beautiful. It's horrifying. It's so dark. Virus is a super virus that's never been recorded before. Virus has long latent period and is spread through many different methods. It's also difficult to detect before it's too late. Virus has a long latent period and is spread through many different methods. It is also difficult to detect before it is too late. Virus is way too strong. We've tried all we could, but we still can't cure it. You know, that also touched me too. I feel by this point, I'm gonna die regardless. This is a demise, the end of civilization. However, if our plan succeeds, there may be a way to save this world. It's too dark to read what's written here. Game by a Dragon Snow and music by Shuzi. Changed. Tell me I can save. Okay. I tried to mix the genes of the animals into humans' genes. I tested many methods, but until now, there hasn't been an effective way. I heard that social order on the other side of the globe has completely collapsed. We have been carrying the virus for quite some time. But if we aren't human, then it won't affect us, right? This isn't a good idea. This hole is filled with a pipe similar to the one you saw earlier, and the positions of the pipes are the same. Is this robot thing friendly? Sweeping robot. It appears to be fond of you. It's been staring at you constantly. You know, let's not interact with the box. As bad things tend to happen with the box. Wait, what is this? I don't seem to have noticed you yet. Try to sneak around them. It's full of professional-looking words and scribbles. Hi, I don't know what you are. You don't look friendly. But share-related accidents are surprisingly high if you had a few run-ins in the past yourself. Can I do the smart thing? Because obviously, I feel like moving... Okay, I think I get the idea. We're probably gonna die. I don't know if this is gonna be quick. Oh! Damn it. Hi, I don't like the position that is in. Hi, I feel E621 out of existence. Okay, sneak. Does that mean, like, just don't run? What is that? So, noticed you yet? Trying to sneak around them. Death. Well, going in front of them is a bad idea. Quick. Oh, God. How does that work? I don't know if I can use the top right. I just want to look at the pictures. Hi! Damn it. Okay. Now I understand. Okay. I don't know if they're, like, blind or they're stupid. I thought the lights would have been the way to do things, but we'll try it. I've already died 1,000 times, so it doesn't hurt to test. Well, let's just keep it going. Okay, so they see. Got it. So, they can see. They're blind in the dark. I getcha. I understand. Okay, game. I get your cheap trick. So, I'm on a time constraint. I don't know if I can run in the dark. I think running, because it's not exactly sneaky, so... Go. Alright, I see the idea, so... Is the other one just blind, or is he stupid? No, he knew I was right there. I know the idea is not to step on the goop, because if I step on the goop, they'll detect that and be like, oh, you stepped on my goop! I heard that. Run. Let's start talking about John Wick, frickin' Panda. These guys are like John Wick, with their touch. And again, I guess this is like any horror antagonist. No, okay, I see. I don't think they could see me over here, right? Why did this get louder? Holy Christ, that's terrifying. The creatures appear to have independent thought. Oh, great. So they can think. Through several experiments, we discovered that the thoughts and behaviors of these tested people were greatly influenced by creatures. Humans who have been assimilated or parasited may gain the immunity that we're looking for, but their minds have been permanently altered. They still appear to retain their memories and who they used to be, but they are no longer themselves. Their brains have fused with their parasites. Oh, shit. I am dead. They don't have to do anything. All they have to do is just... Oh, hi, I don't need to run and chase you, just leap forward and grab. Oh. And you still saw me. Hi, I don't like being E621 here'd. Trial and error is a very big part of this game. I don't know why I went in thinking this game was gonna be easy. Maybe it's because I thought, you know what? a game like this, how hard could it be? The only difficulty is going to be the puzzle. No, the difficulty is the creatures. Alright, as I established, they're kinda blind, though not stupid. The light. Yeah. Alright. This is gonna be hard to do. Move, 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 move. Okay, so... Go, 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 go! Because I wanted to save my goddamn progress. Look at this! Look what this, sort of speaking, gangbang was. Like, jeez, I couldn't even get 5 steps away without... E621, E621, E621. I have to imagine the E621 with this game is real. They don't seem to have noticed you yet, but they will notice you, and even if they don't, you're going to feel very, 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 very... all kinds of feeling. Hi, there's books that I can read? Why would I want to read this? You know what? Lore. I want to do it for the lore. Okay. I just want to know the lore. I'm not gonna know the lore. This is absolutely terrifying. Okay. Go back, back, back. That one can't see very far, so we'll take advantage of that. Go here. I can't believe this. I can't believe it's not butter. Hi, very terrified person right next to you. Go, 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 go. Okay. Now, how do I get myself out of this terrifying position? Okay. I step on the black goop. I'm probably dead. I go past him. I'm going to become the goop. Oh, he's coming back too quickly. These samples from crystals resembling mask. This mask is important to them, as they're nuclei of our cells. When they die, the crystal mask will root to where it stands and start growing new crystals. These crystals may appear translucent, but these are actually liquid latex inside. God, everything's made out of latex. This goddamn game. Eventually, the crystal will burst, producing new life from the remnants. Obviously, these samples can reproduce using fusion, or fission. Why are they doing this? The hard way. I suspect they have a love of it. Oh god. That is absolutely terrifying. This just feels like a recipe to beat E621 out of existence. 2, 3... Are you? Okay. You know... Anti-furry, they said. I feel this game... No. I am not touching that mask. I feel like if I touch that mask, I'm deader than dead. Can we, like, maybe address that last picture where, like, that dog thing was getting... I am too scared to finish that thought now. No, no, no! And there was a save right there. God. Would you stop touching my hind, please? If you're gonna kill me, at least kill me without feeling my backside. You feel up my backside. I feel very animated to death. Oh, God. Okay. We can do this. One step at a time. Do not go when the light is there. Go, 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 go! Go! No! I'm only an hour in. You know, I dare say this game is cute and terrifying simultaneously. I just do wish they, you know... Okay, we're moving forward. Now is a bad time. Now or never. Okay. At least I can appreciate the fact they have the soundtrack, and it's not just silence all the way. Go, 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 go. Because apparently these guys see in the light. Go, 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 go. Oh, God. Am I even going to be able to read that clipboard, or is that guy just going to kill me as soon as he sees me? Go, 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 go. You know, I think I've had more deaths in this game than any other game I think I've played. I think this even puts Nuclear Nightmare to shame. And Nuclear Nightmare raged me because of, well, primarily the human factor. This game is just a different kind of rage. Like, I think I get the premise of why, and it wasn't like an alien creature. It's kind of bullshit, but at the very least, they try to make it cute, so that way dying doesn't feel as bad. Is it safe to say that the deaths are just... They're... how do I want to word it? The deaths serve to be not as insulting. It's meant to be a consultation, like, oh, hey, at least you became something different. I mean, the death could have been way worse. You could have become some kind of alien life form that has, like, tentacles and a second heart or 5 human heads. No, we'll just turn you into a furry creature. Or, you know, a gooey furry creature. Like, it wouldn't be as bad if dying just wasn't so easy in this game. Hey, at least it lives up to its title, which you gotta say is good. You know, at least the game's telling the truth when it lives up to its title. These patterns are without rhyme or reason, it seems. So it's just RNG. Go, 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 go. To save the rest of the population, we can only turn to genetics. I've tried injecting animal genes into some single-celled organisms. In the initial test, these uncellular organisms swallowed simple cells and forced their genes into other simple cells. Next step is to use them to change human cells indirectly, even if it's possible. You know, that's a very bad idea. That's very Resident Evil-esque. So, let's see. John Carpenter's The Thing meets Resident Evil. Oh, fuck. Okay. No one believes me, but these samples' intelligence levels are improving too rapidly. They've learned to prioritize superior hosts instead of just anybody. This is happening consistently, not just once or twice. I was worried about it, so I reported it to my superiors. They only said was that these samples were failures and to move on. Hi, I just even noticed the walls are goop. Doesn't seem reassuring when the walls are covered in this stuff. Oh, crap. Whoever did this really had the idea that we must make this path as hard as possible. Can't they stop feeling... If anyone, for whatever reason, felt like doing this, do let me know how many times I've died when this is all over. Like, seriously, if you've been paying attention, you deserve a medal from me. Or some kind of mention. I'll make sure I do that. That is absolutely terrifying. Go, 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 go. Stand still. Okay. I dislike your pattern, because your pattern is I show up, and I'm going to do that thing I do best, where I hug you. Like Huggy. I stepped in the goop. You know, I'm surprised they just don't decide, ah, you stepped in the goop, you're now dead. You know, how could they even hear... You know what? Don't ask questions. go, go. Stand. Alright. This asshole. Can they stop doing that? Okay, so I don't know if the next part is to just run, because those dog things. Man. How long have I been at this? I've only been at this for an hour and 15 now. I swear, this game is a dying simulator. Go, go, go. Right there. I swear, I'm gonna have this memorized. By the time I am done with this stream, I feel like I'm gonna know what to do, and it's gonna be on accident. Okay, this direction? No! Everyone and their mother decided to come have a party. Okay, I think maybe by that point I'm meant to run, because I'm meant to avoid the dogs, and if the dogs catch me, well, I am long for E621. Ugh. Why do I feel someone's gonna have a field day with this at some point? Alright, well, it's dark. Hi. It's absolutely terrifying. No. Go, 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 go. No, 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 no! Everyone and their mother, I couldn't do a damn thing! For the love of shiitake, I can't even get 10 seconds! Okay. No, 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 no. Okay. That guy's land next his task will be hard. Please give a try. Handwriting's terrible, and there's a lot of mistakes. Okay. Hi. Yes, one of you. 11. Crystal. Oh, and they spawn. Don't touch. Cuckoo. These samples can alter your DNA by covering your body and breaking down your cells, but the effect is too strong. It transforms you into a liquid latex that has its own conscience. It makes you transform into monsters that contain animal DNA. We call it transformation. We're still not sure whether people who have been transferred still possess their own minds at all. The experiment has succeeded, but also failed. I guess the parasite just takes over the host, and it just affected... I don't know if I'm getting this description down, but it just needs a host body or a shape. It pretty much just takes over the body and gets rid of everything else, and just replaces it with its own organs. Ah, crow! No! Nope, nope, not again, not again, not again, not again. You know, why is it every single time... Welcome, welcome. Hello, I did not expect to stumble across a changed live stream. Welcome, welcome. This was again recommended by a friend, or rather more a request by a friend, and also the model was a request as well. Just so everyone knows that this is an older model, God dang it, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I need to remember. Alt-Enter. Excuse me, I need to fix something. Hopefully I didn't kill the game. Okay. Alt-Enter. Now that I've done that, just to remind everyone... There we go. Yes, I do have this model that I would be using normally. But because it was changed, I figured it would be the, I guess, appropriate time to go back to the old human model, so voila. Alright, now I'm swapping back. I am going to have a lot of things I'm going to have to fix after this, but hey, alt-entering, nothing more I would expect from an RPG Maker-like game. Let's go ahead, scoot you back this way. You're a little late on the... Hang on. Alt-enter real quick, because I'm about to have that change up. You're a little late on this one. Nico the Seltzer Gatherer, whatever his name was, did several videos of this game, like, what, 3 or 4 years ago? There are a bunch of people who did videos on this. I did mention Manly Badass Hero did this game. That's who I saw play this. But again, this came by request, so... I'm just doing it. Just because I got asked. That is going to bother me a bit. I have to fix that. I am sorry. Ugh. One time might take to quickly show something off. So happens to be the one time I... There we go. Well, it's not going to be perfect. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, well. Ugh. Alright. I am sorry that I have to quickly fix this. I think this is the last time I let myself get distracted by... Oh, well. There we go. You go through Grez Shadow and a few others. Neko Uwu still does videos on it. Well, again, it was a request, and I figured I'd do the request. Alright, now before I had that, you struggle hard and punch the head of the little creature away. He flaps his wings and flies away. I can definitely say, I know I've been saying this a lot, but this definitely gives the Thing vibes. Just not looking as terrifying. So the Thing looks terrifying. Uh-oh. These little flying guys look a bit strange. They aren't jumping on you. They seem to want to play with you instead. In addition, you quickly notice that there's thick layers of latex on the floor, restricting your movement. Uh-oh. Seems that this strange place is their nest. Oh! Okay, at least it's not as bad. That's not as bad, okay. At least getting changed by them wasn't as bad as the other ones. Oh crap, I don't think there was even a save. Oh no, this sequence again. Ow. No, 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 no. You know, except when the Thing touches you, you actually are kinda screwed. In this game, it seems like the rules are very inconsistent. Like, when it comes to a single one, those aren't even the weirdest ones. I don't know which other ones are there that could be... Okay, put it to you this way. The other ones, what did I miss? Welcome, welcome, everyone. This has been a bit of a struggle session so far. But, I'm gonna make it. I got this far. Flying little guys look a bit strange. They aren't jumping on you. They seem to want to play with you instead. In addition, you quickly notice there's a letter on the move. Seems strange to this nest. No, no, no. Okay. No! Damn it. Well, at least getting killed, or excuse me, changed by them isn't as bad. Alright, I think I know what to do. Okay. Go, 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 go! Stop by the random little wall thing! Okay. Obstructions, obstructions, obstructions. Problem is, this is one of those panic rooms where you have to immediately do something. Alright. Let me move, let me move, let me move, let me move! You didn't even get 5 seconds! I didn't even get 5 seconds! I didn't even get 5 seconds. God blessed. Yeah, 5 seconds. Already dead. Or excuse me, transformed. Assimilated. Technically dead, but... Hey! Be not. Okay. I don't think there's an inventory system. I don't think there's anything. I think the only inventory I have are the shorts I'm wearing and my, sort of speaking, blue eyes that look like they've... I wouldn't even know. Stand still a moment when you finish the dialogue. Okay. So don't move. Okay, hang on. Wait a minute. Is this what I think it is? I didn't mean to do that. But just for the sake of not having to go through dialogue hell again. Aha! Okay, that makes sense. So, they move when I move. And... they come towards me, rather than go the opposite direction that I'm going. That kinda makes sense. Alright, so don't hold the movement key, because if I hold the movement key, it'll acknowledge the move. Yet, I should be able to move myself, hypothetically speaking. If what I'm thinking is true, Okay. Okay, he's gonna intercept me. Okay. A large stack of collected data has been placed here, but who did it? I can't run. Why did the music get louder? Oh god. Okay. Straight shot looks like it's gonna kill me. Nice. God damn it. Alright. Can move for it. God damn it. Alright. You know, this is gonna just take a bit of practice. I think I can get past the beginning part kind of easily. As long as I just don't panic. Okay, here we go. I tried. I tried. I literally tried. Okay. That second room is going to be the challenge. The first... My god. Alright. God, what is it? 6? No. 12? Oh, who am I kidding? Oh, I got careless. I got careless. Gotta admit, they do be looking kind of adorable. I think that's the one part that keeps this from being a rage game. It's because they look adorable. The entities aren't exactly scary, they're just... They're adorable, but by God, are they lethal. Alright. The mysterious crystal that doesn't really do anything, it seems. Go this way, fling myself that way. Okay. Oh, okay. No, I'm starting that over. Don't hold the movement key. Tap the movement key. Only hold it when you know you can get away with it. God, he's gonna hot intercept. You know, the perspective makes it kind of hard to see where they're at. And the fact it's a gray room also makes it really, really difficult to just get a feel for where they're at. I need to start up here. Alright. Maybe my problem is I'm not supposed to go down. Down is a trap, so I want to go a different direction. Okay. Damn it! I thought I was on the stupid thing! Okay, I do have to admit the OTS is actually pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. The OST, I should say, sorry. Did I call it the OTS? You know what I'm getting at. The music is good. Like, it makes me feel like I'm playing a Nintendo game, actually. And I mean, like, the old NES stuff. Alright, I think I doomed myself because I held the button. I gotta remember, you don't hold the button, you tap it. I went down again. I should have known better. Because holding it causes them to move. And I don't want them to move. That second room is going to be my bane. Ugh, I started in the wrong spot. I need to start up here. Alright, so I can't do anything on those bumps. All I gotta remember. The bumps I can jump off of. It didn't move. Oh, great! I'm doomed no matter which direction I go. What is these patterns? Like... Okay. Specifically, I got to pre-position myself. Alright. That'll fling me up. I already fucked up. That second room is where I die the most. Like, I'm not kidding. I don't know what it is about that second room, but that second room is a death trap. Okay, patience of a saint. Every moment. We just gotta be patient. Patient. Oh, wait. Tap our way to victory, chat. That's what we do. We tap to victory. Holding it is not a good idea. I have learned that. I think I get it now, chat. We don't hold the button. We tap the button. That's gonna fling me right into him. I have probably doomed myself. It is not very clear what the elevations are. I can't tell what tile they're on. Like, I get it. I'm on a grid system. But what is the grid? I swear, this is one of those... How? You were like a mile away! Did you move 2 blocks? A little cheating. I have the feeling this game is actually short. But it's a long one because you are expected to die, and die, and die, and die. Lots and lots of RNG goes into this game, I feel. Okay. Gently. This time, with feeling. Now, this room is the mother of all annoyances. I don't know if the bouncy device would be of a benefit here, or my bane. No, I already screwed up. more I see you struggle, the more I feel this game was made for a YouTube series rather than be played. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, you know, YouTubers probably make it look easy, but streaming this is a whole nother adventure. I wouldn't be surprised, in fact, that people that actually did this also struggled, but they skipped most of the struggle. Like, don't get me wrong, this game is hard. Like, it is not easy. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if I tried moving, I already die here. But the struggle is part of the game. Okay. Maybe I can position myself. No, because he'll also move. And the idea is I want to give myself space here. Okay, I see. I'm checkmated. I don't know if I can have my mouse pointer. I go down, that one on the bottom right is gonna go left. If I go back, it's gonna move up. And I suppose if I just hold up, the other one's gonna do the thing. So I'm checkmated either way. It's like a complicated game of chess. But instead of trying to win, you're trying to, like, get off the chessboard. Does that make any sense? You're not exactly trying to win the chess. You're, like, trying to escape the chessboard. But hey, I wouldn't be surprised if some YouTubers that played this also had to endure this. But I think I am starting to get the pattern here a bit. Crap. Okay. It's when I get blocked. That's the new challenge to overcome. Little by little, I get this game. It's a pattern recognition system with that. Where you have to kind of be able to stay ahead and not hold any buttons. Holding any buttons is already a curse. You know what? I give up on the VTuber, the whole thing-majig. You know what? Keep looking off the screen. It's fine. The trick here is just not to be careless. How? How? You were a good distance away. How? Okay, I swear, it's like those things take up 2 tiles at times. Like, 1 tile is not enough. It takes up 2, and if you just happen to be... You are not where you're going to be. Swear. How? You were freaking not right there, you little... Is there a grid mode I can turn on? I swear. A part of me wants to have a grid mode on that. Like, I just want to know where they are on the space, because sometimes it's not clear. Like, motherfucker, I could have sworn I was a good distance, but your wings take up, like, 3 grids facing south. And you want to know the strange thing? The struggle parts. Why can't I struggle against one? Now, I can understand, like, 2 of them, but... Come on, if I can clearly struggle against one, why can't I struggle against an individual one? Oh, the rules just don't make sense. Okay. Up. Let me guess. How? 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 You were literally... Yeah, I actually do see the reasoning, too. There must have been a lot of other people that struggled on that part and probably raged. Well, at least you're seeing it in real time. Okay, maybe I don't go down. Going down seems to be what gets me killed. Except this is also gonna get me killed too. Okay. Okay. It's moments like this, I wish I had a checkered board. Or some kind of grid system. I could see. So I could display the frustration that is going on, because I swear, I cannot tell with these guys. Like, I know most games, I turn the whole grid system off, but for a game like this, and in that particular part, would it be too much to ask a grid system? So I can see where they're at. Even if it's the XCOM-styled grid system, I'd be happy with that. Like, oh, hey, they're standing on this spot. Maybe you don't want to go on that spot. Trial and error seems to be a big part of this game. Like, I swear, these guys are even more frustrating than the previous iterations of them. Like, these guys are just the asshole version of that. And the worst part, they have no rhyme or reasoning. Like, there is no reason they should be this difficult, but they just are. Okay. Don't say when enemies are too close. Okay. You know, I'm not actually mad about that death. I actually kind of want to take a moment and thank this game. for throwing a little bit of a Command and Conquer reference in there. Why am I saying that? Because Tiberium does the same thing when infantry stands in it for too long. At least from Tiberian Sun to the third game, where if infantry stand in the Tiberium after... No, sorry, it's not stand. They walk through the fields. If they stand, they're okay, but if they walk through it, that's a different story. But any prolonged exposure to it could turn you into a Visceroid, and while that didn't exactly happen, I do have to admit touching the crystal and transforming into a dragon was a Command and Conquer moment. Thank you, game. Alright, now that I got that out of the way, let's get past that frustration. Maybe except we don't want to be right there. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, I see. I see. I am so glad I didn't do what I thought about doing. No, that's fine. I think at this point I could use a little bit of trolling to, you know, distract from the rage of dying all the time. No, please, more jokes. It would kind of be nice. You know, aside from getting killed every 5 minutes. Well, at least the deaths aren't all that bad. But boy, can they be quite... Can they be quite dumb, shall we say? Okay. So I think I want to go... right? There we go, that part wasn't as bad. Okay. Thank God, because touching that Tiberium crystal at that point, I know not what it's called, but I'm calling it that because that's what it reminds me of. Boy, would that have made me want to load up Command and Conquer and just start shooting at a random Tiberium field. Oh no. Oh, the mother of all nightmares version. Hi, I became someone's child. Okay, so now I gotta do it under pressure. I can't take my time with this. Now the game is demanding I do it under pressure. Alright, time for doing things under pressure. Oh god. By the way, prepare to see this cutscene a lot, chat. Not that you'd have to worry about that, I was already dead to begin with. In time, I think it's gonna be try number 50, I get this right. Alright. Oh, fuck. I die too easily. Okay. Patience, patience, patience. Patience will be key. I don't know if I can run. That's the problem. I can't run. I can't run. Those crystals move. She pretty much ends my run faster than anything. I survived that part, but get killed by the basic me messing up. Okay. This is going to be Rage Supreme. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be seeing you a lot, aren't I? Hello, Mommy Dragon. You know, the fact that she can just spawn those under my feet is already challenging enough as is. Okay. Oh god, okay. Now I know how those operate. Yeah, I know how those operate now. Okay. So, it's those in addition. Oh, jeez. Okay. So, it's not pressure, it's just... Oh, fuck. Don't touch anything. Don't make any sudden movements. Okay. Oh, this is a nightmare. I'm getting better. Slowly but surely, I am getting better. I think my problem is I get to a new part, I don't know how to proceed. Go through it like 5 times, and then you get the idea. Dying is par for the course of this game, or excuse me, assimilation is par for the course. Well, assimilation may as well be the same as dying, except I don't know what. You know what? Debate. Death, assimilation, it may as well be the same thing in this game. Okay. If I can just get past that guy. Okay. Guy over there. This intelligent creature seems to acknowledge your desire for survival. He nodded. That's a guy? It looks like a gal. That looks like a mama dragon. He nodded, but you're not sure what it means. Okay. Uh, let's just don't touch the Tiberium. It would suck to have come this far just to die. Oh. They really know how to pat this down. I think the gray crystals should be fine, right? Hi. I don't feel very welcomed. Well, in the face of so many dangers and fears, you finally couldn't hold out any longer. A normal man gone through so many strange things in such a short period of time. Yeah, you know, also so many deaths in so many time too, but I guess we won't talk about that. You don't even have the strength to walk anymore. You wish you were dreaming, but you know that's a foolish hope. What happened outside? Is anyone alive? What can I do? Loneliness, fear, and panic engulf your heart. Might be good to sleep like this. You know, never mind the many different creatures that will assimilate you, and you know. Feel as if you're being embraced softly by a silken blanket. Hi, I've touched grass. I slept on grass. Hi, tree thing. A potted tree. The branches and leaves are luxuriant, and the trunk is quite thick. Alrighty, that frustration finally done. What is this direction? You see anything to eat? You should eat that first. Root, you notice flakes of black latex on it. Did they put it here? Is it really a good idea to eat if it has black latex on it? The fruit is sour, but it's much better than feeling hungry. Not sure why, but you're homesick. I mean, to be fair, we woke up in a pod and had little idea what was going on. You wipe your eyes and finish off the fruit. After eating the fruit, you feel a lot better. Pick up the remaining seeds and get up. It's time to go. Maybe we don't go that way yet. Where is a safe spot? Oh, there's a safe spot. I thought to say. Yeah, no. After all that, I'm not going without saving, so that way I'd had to do that all over again. Because every door had to be locked. Well, it's a research facility. A dead potted tree is here. Uh-oh. Bird. I don't trust the bird. Okay. Oh, and I can't go down. Alright, I understand. I have a limited amount of time before that bird will come after me and just kill me off. Alright, so... Oh, yes. Shit, 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 shit. No, 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 no. Oh, and the puzzle resets. No. Oh, no, no. You know, what does this do? Might be some clues around here. Box full of pamphlets, which is going to not be helpful. Mental food at the moment is important to you. Pile books on virology. Pile books on genetics. Pile books on zoology. Leaves that mean nothing. I feel like I get the idea here. No, 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 no. Alright, time constraint. Here we go. Boop, boop, boop. Out of the way, 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 out of the way. Hi, there's every which book that they possibly have. A crude astronomical poster. I guess I just don't have the patience for books at the moment. Tired old potted plant. Seems like everybody locks the door around here. Oh, jeez. Box full of pamphlets. This machine has a password input. It probably controls the rightmost door. 8 digits in the password. You haven't got a clue what it could be. So I rush to the other side and see this. Ethan. Every time I hear that name, I think of 7 and 8 of Resident Evil. A potted tree. Ah, crap. It's full of pamphlets, a potted tree. No idea. No hints either. I want out. I want out. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Hmm. Wait, hang on. There's nothing. Box full of pamphlets. Column at the moment is important to you. Crystals are blocking the door. Looks like a good place to hide. Uh-oh. Am I gonna have to hide? A dead potted plant. Wait. Hang on. Quite thick trunk. The roots of a potted plant are in a pile of leaves. Pile of leaves. I don't really have a strong hint. I mean, I don't know. 6, 4, 1, 2. Doubt it. Hmm. I feel like the potted plants have something to do with the hint. Okay. Alright, so... I wonder if there's something here. Box full of pamphlets. Cover the one of the books has something written in it. Moon rotated 90 degrees. 90 degrees. That feels like a hint. Okay. I think I see. So, rotate moon 90 degrees. That would look like... Oh, God. I know that's a code, so let me think. Hmm. I'm going to do... No, I don't. Wait, hang on. Maybe try rotating the moon 90 degrees. Would that be for this thing? Okay, I understand. I get it. No, I legit get it. Save on time. Shit. There we go. See? Moon rotated 90 degrees. Oh, damn it. Okay, watch where you step. Important to know. Okay. What even got me there? Hi. Something outright changed me. What even killed me? I go up and then I change. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So I got shadows in addition to the regular puddles. My god, I can't go 2 seconds without something going on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so I guess they expected people to just go up immediately. So the shadowy ones can also transform me. God, I feel like this takes the thing concept to a whole new level. Okay, so... No? Perhaps... No, because that'll kill me, I'm sure. Positive of that. Because I'm gonna step on that. That'll just transform me anyway. God damn. Alright, well... Yeah, I knew. I knew, and yet I persisted. What is even the point of that box, then? Am I just meant to quickly push it out of the way? Ah, crap. I swear. So many cheap death traps with this game. I think it puts Misao to shame a bit. And I played Misao before, and I thought Misao was like... You know, speaking of, Misao, yeah, that game was also about all the cheap death traps in that. This game, I think, way outperformed Misao on that. And I thought Misao was like the king or queen, rather, of cheap death traps. This game is nothing but cheap death traps. Like, I get it. It's meant to be cute when you die, but like, come on. Every other sequence I feel is a death trap. Those puddles are a death trap. The shadows are a death trap. I wouldn't be surprised if the robot's a death trap. Just waiting to kill me at the first opportune it can do so. What is even the point of the box? Oh, I get the point of the box. I was just supposed to move it out of the way. My goddamn, look at this. This is a minefield. Littered. Quite literally littered. I didn't even get 2 seconds to react. You know, chat, I think I've had every single cheap death trap. Like, I think at this point, I've gotten killed in every single room. I think I know what really eats up the time. It's because this game really is hard. Like, I bet the game isn't long, so to make up for it, they up the difficulty. To give the explanation of, like, an olden game, I know there was, like, Sega games or Nintendo games, and I mean, like, old games, like, on the regular Nintendo Entertainment System, where the levels were long, but there was only 4 of them. Or I know there was another Sega game where it was only 4 levels, but the thing about it is that the game was so difficult that you would just redo the beginning part over and over again. And while Changed kinda doesn't exactly have the whole thing, because they do give you a checkpoint system, by God, each room is a puzzle. The thing is trying to open the door. It doesn't look like you can outrun it forever. Your best shot is to find something to hide in quick. Okay, oh, I'm dead. Fuck. Oh my god, I just realized. I'm gonna have to track through all of that, and he can probably just go through every single little bit of it like it's no big deal. God damn it. Quick, find something to hide in. Immediately get killed by every other possible thing. How the hell do you know where I'm at? Oh, am I kidding? It's a thing. It could just sniff me out. It probably smells the urine and shit probably on my character. Like, I'm sure with what this character's been through, he's probably, you know... I know as disgusting as it is one of those things that can happen when you're scared enough. So it's probably picked up on the foul odor of that. Ugh. Alright, here we go. Oh, God. Okay, so he can jump the thing. Got it. Alright, here we go. I'm not gonna be able to do that in time. Holy gee. Okay. So you're telling me I gotta dodge him through all of this crap. Look at this shit. Look at this. This is an obstacle course of death. Like, realistically, this guy would probably be jumping through the... Oh my god. My god, go away, shadow thing. Jesus Christ. This game is just class A. Okay. Get out of my way, box! I swear that entire hallway is a cheap death trap. Like, goddamn. This makes Resident Evil, the remake, and dodging the zombies in the halls look easier. Oh, God, this whole game is just... It's sadistic! Like, don't get me wrong, I get, again, that the deaths are supposed to be cute, and they're not supposed to be as rage-baiting, but by God, if you take a moment to get away from that, it's kind of a rage game. Like, how many times have I died? Like, seriously, I now have to wonder. Okay. And I feel part of it is because you're in a tense moment and you don't have time to really think everything through. And when you try to articulate, the game punishes you for it. Oh, God. Every second is precious, and if that isn't enough, you're on a grid system. God damn. Yeah, I could see why most people probably just recorded rather than streamed, but... My God, I'm not gonna have enough time. Okay. Deep breaths. Calm and collected. Yes, game, I know. I don't have enough time! I literally can't go from one key to the next in an instant split second, and the guy like, oh, I better turn around. No, I'm gonna hug the wall for 5 minutes. Like a complete dumbass. I think you're meant to hide and let it return to the room. I thought the idea was to, like, go all the way to the south. Because there was a part where it says... Hang on. Let's harken back to this spot. Looks like a good place to hide. I think the trick here is to go here while we're being chased. Because that thing will just sniff you out eventually. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I could try that. Survive! Some living latex is stuck on the ground on the side of the door. Nope! Alright, well, that idea's out the window. So we literally are meant to work our way. Problem is these gridded pattern movements are, like, not fluent. It's either take my time and he rushes me, or I run and something else kills me. Okay. You know, that's so cheap. I mean, like, okay, look at this. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Look at this field of bullshit. I touch any of that, I'm dead. That thing can just go right through it like it's no big deal. That shadow, or the white goop, kills me. And I can't jump books. Like, okay, I could understand if, like, jump the books, watch out for the shadows in the goop. But the fact I have to go around the bookcases is just an added challenge. Oh yeah, and the moving shadows too. Don't forget about those little assholes. And the fact that he moves so fast. Literally, Sonic the Hedgehog would blush on that. I didn't even get to make a reaction. I was killed the moment I moved. Because again, these grid patterns are unclear, like... God. I swear, to die, all you have to do is just step in the wrong spot. That's all it takes. This game is just a special kind of frustrating. Okay, maybe this is the run. Maybe this is the run. Just don't get careless. Is it too much to ask a little bit of mercy, game? A little bit of mercy. Just a little? I swear, this game is like... rage. This is a rage game. And the fact that... like, I'm trying to push down and left, or down in any other direction, and you're forced into one direction. This game is like... okay. Not to be mean to this game. This is just RPG Maker in general. Like, RPG General Maker in general has this part. So... it's not just this game I'm kind of giving this criticism for, I'm also giving it to other games like Pocket Mirror. Pocket Mirror also had that same problem. Though Pocket Mirror's chase scenes weren't as intense as this. Like, comparing these two is like comparing... well, okay, I'll put it to you this way. Pocket Mirror's puzzles were more hard, but the chase sequences weren't bad. The chasing sequences are terrifying in this game, but the puzzles don't seem to be that bad. Like, I've been flying through the puzzles, no problem. The chase sequences are what get me killed. First those games around, and then in Pocket Mirror, it's been the opposite problem, where I'll be stuck on a puzzle for a bit. But any chase sequence, I can get down, no problem. Ah, shit. Yeah, this game is no mercy. Okay. Maybe this is the run. 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 Okay. Just don't panic. Perfect. Ah. Okay. That's done. I'm saving. Absolutely forget that. That experience was from hell. Oh, and he left clones of himself. You know, this game is absolutely no mercy. Okay. It's like the enemies quadrupled here. Oh my god. I can't even get... I think the difficulty upped. Oh my god. What are those shadows and how they're just triangulating on my position like it's no big deal? Oh god. Come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! This game is motherfucking hard. Okay. Push you out of the way. You know, I think I'm beginning to understand a little bit of something here. I really do wonder if the people that recorded had rage mode. Like, I genuinely have to know. Like, okay, I'm kind of raging here a bit. Like, on one hand, the deaths just don't feel justified in some cases. But on the other hand, I get the nature of the game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Really? Really? Why are there so many more enemies? Like, holy crap. Look how many shadows there are. More puddles? And what's the weird little thing on the ground? That's absolutely terrifying. Okay, just got to make it. I just gotta make it. I just got to get through. Just get in the room. Hi, your friends almost killed me. Like, multiple times. Please don't be afraid of me. I already am afraid of you, despite the fact I know you're friendly. Like, I remember seeing you from other people's playthroughs. Like, that's one of the many things I remember. But at this point, I am worried. I'm not going to assimilate you. Said the thing, reading a book. I'm not the same as them. Please rest assured. You must have seen the hints that I posted on the wall. I haven't. I know that humans must be very smart and excellent creatures. You know, until you assimilate them and then they become everything else. If you are human, then it would be easy for you to get here. I know it's been hard, but thank you for coming here. You have no idea what hell I went through just to get here. All the annoyances, all the shadows trying to kill me, all the goop on the floor, and then all the live goop, and then some weird hedgehog thing that was at the entrance. And if that isn't enough, frickin'... there's even things that could kill me in this very room! Please rest here for a while. Do you want to talk? Suddenly I'm feeling a little nervous. Actually, you're probably more nervous than he is. But maybe he knows the code. Might be a good idea to ask him about this place. I think it's a good idea to save, like... I don't want to go any further until I've saved. Okay, I saved. Now I can do dumb things. We have metabolical needs too, so please don't eat my fruit. Get your own fruit if you are hungry. Good, I'm glad you didn't run away or throw anything at my face. Temptation is real, but I don't think the game would have allowed it. Even then, I guess you're being polite, so... it would have been rude. As you can see, I'm a so-called monster. Just normal. Nothing special. Monster who wants to be better. Actually, I'm no different than those things that you've seen before, who want to transfer you. In fact, please try to fall on me. The consequences are very serious. Yeah, I'm very well aware on how serious those consequences are. Any contact with the thing, you become the thing. Well, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Puro. I'm a black latex monster. Or I'll just call you the black latex thing. If I have a gender, I think I would be male. Or similar to an alien. I guess you were the one who was locked in that room. Not very good at writing. But I hope the hints I wrote helped you to understand the situation better. I wrote it up and posted it on the wall, so are you disappointed? The one who led you here isn't human. However, humans are still an excellent species. You really made it and came all the way to the library by yourself. Sorry this place is a mess, I haven't cleaned it yet. It must have been the power failure that made your capsule open. At the moment I realized that you were finally going to wake up, I never had a conversation with anyone before. Nobody else speaks here. Might be a bit bad at it, but I'll try my best to answer your questions. It's a great honor to have a conversation with a real human. I've studied here for ages, probably for this very moment. It's a great honor to talk with the species who created us. So, what would you like to ask? How can you talk? What's your plan? Building info, no questions. Alright. What's your grand plan? It was a long, long time ago. I went upstairs to try and find more information about the world. There I discovered info that said that there's still a human in one of the capsules, and I found you in the room you were locked in. I wrote all the clues I could think of that could help you and lead you to me. You'll get out of here quickly and keep wandering around the building. You will be transferred by those latex creatures. My original plan was to use the last human as a host, and I could be better and stronger. Oh, great. Even though you've been kidnapped, it may not have been a blessing. You missed the plague outbreak and survived. I don't know whether you'd call that lucky or unlucky. But now I'm sure that you're the only human in this building. I never left the building, so I'm not sure how it is outside. Where did the humans go? You might have to prepare for the worst. How long have I been at this? Man, almost 3 hours. And I had to prepare for the worst. Same for me. You're so weak and thin. I'm not interested in you for now. You don't have to worry. Oh, but when you become big, buff, and strong... the E621 will be strong here! He probably mutters to himself, quietly. Kidnapping plague? What about me? Alright, who did the kidnapping? I'm not entirely sure if you were kidnapped or not, but I doubt you volunteered for this. Maybe they kidnapped you because you were special somehow. You slept for a long time, only using that machine to keep you alive. I'm sorry. Okay, I need to know. Do you want to be transferred? Never mind, I'm kidding. So what would you like to ask? I need building info. If you want to keep searching this building and escape, you must overcome lots of dangers, but if you made it this far, it means that you've got what it takes to escape this building. Lots of doors in this building are closed as well. The doors are sturdy, and most of them have passcodes. Not even I could get through them. Like the room you were locked in. Try to keep going. I can't help you escape, but if you have any questions, please ask. It's still dangerous for me to search around the building. Password. The door next to the moon poster, so the human finally needs some help. But shouldn't you try and find out the password by yourself, really? You're just asking me right away. I said that you could figure it out by yourself, but I guess it's a really hard one. Okay, so 111000333. Oh, god damn it. I got punished for that. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I know what I'm doing. I meant to try and take a picture of that, and the game punished me by kicking me out. I forgot, my screenshot thing doesn't work. Alright, so... talk about being punished. Alright. If I am skipping this text, it is because I've already done the dang thing of reading it, so... Alright, so 3 1s, 3 0s, and 2 3s. I'll just have to remember that. Alright. Actually, is there another way I can go that doesn't involve me running through all of that? There are latest beasts in there. Are you sure you want to go in? Alright, well, I guess not that way. The latest beasts over there. Are you sure you want to go in? Okay, so... those are no-goes. Yeah! I had to go this way. Great, so there's danger either way. Danger is just par for the course. Swear to God, if I get through this just fine... oh, but I can get through that part just fine. You know, that's kind of bullshit, but whatever. Okay, move you out of the way. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. want to get out of here. No. Okay, I don't know how that didn't kill me, but I'm thankful. Alright. Okay. Hi, yes, I see that poster, and I don't like how there's a puddle right there. There's shadows right there. Ah, crap. Looks like the door is blocked by latex. What should you do? Maybe go back? No, except now I can't go back. I'm on another obstacle course. Are you actually kidding me? Oh, okay. I think I see. God damn it. Fuck. It's gonna be a puzzle to get over there, isn't it? I didn't even get 2 seconds. This game, I feel, is also very RNG. I can't do anything. I get killed immediately. This game is just nothing but death. Dying is just or excuse me, I can't even English anymore. That is how characteristically frustrating this has become. Oh, English, but hello. I'm writing this with a translator. I am Spanish. Welcome, welcome. I am the worst at this. Okay, wait. Yeah. This is the way. Until I get myself killed. Please do expect a lot of dying here, as this game is nothing but par for the course of death. Okay. South. Fuck! I don't even get enough time. Can I skip these goddamn cutscenes? Okay. Go. I don't get enough time. Like, legitimately. The panic is just real, and trying to push that damn thing may as well be the invitation to death. Okay. Just keep dodging around. Oh god, I gotta go around, don't I? Okay, I get the idea. Loop around, escape. This again. So it's an obstacle course. It seems difficult. I don't understand anything. I am sorry I'm not a Spanish speaker. I don't know any Spanish. Okay. Ah, getting killed faster than anything. Whoa. Welcome, welcome, Lemon. I am just having the worst of it. It's been nothing but death. Okay. Okay. I think I get the idea, right? I gotta wait. I won't be here long. I need to run to work. I don't get what that does. Okay. Maybe I can do this backwards. Okay. It was too close, but you're safe for now. But there's no safe way out of there anymore. Maybe you should ask Poor about it. Nope. No, no, no! Stop grabbing onto me! You struggled desperately, managed to get away from the rubbery creature. It gave up its pursuit and ran away. Listen, dying here would suck now. Oh my god. How? 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 Okay. This bastard shows up faster than anything. Stupid bird. Alright, this sequence again. You know, it wouldn't be that bad if the shadows just didn't chase me. Oh, but of course they chase me. Okay. Alright. The door is being blocked by those latex. I was worried this might happen. You should try to find another way. Give it a try. There isn't always only one way to succeed. Other way, latex blockage. You've already seen our creatures land, but those are only parts of our territory. White latex creatures also have their own territory too. Leave that behind. That door should be the white latex creature's territory. I just wanted you to take a look. I didn't mean to put you in danger. I'm so sorry. You want to be transferred? Never mind, I'm kidding. So, what would you like to ask? No more questions. Alright, maybe now that's that symbolism of I can go do things. Oh, God. This game is very, very specific about what you have to do. Though it claims there's more than one way to do things, but I've yet to run into any other alternative ways to do things. This time, you see something different on the balcony. The leopard is behind the boxes, furious. He stares angrily, pushing boxes around. The ones you just pushed out. You suddenly understand why those boxes keep moving back. What will you do? Alright, let's make sure indecisiveness isn't another one of those things that gets me killed. Okay, so... I don't know if this is an RNG thing. Sorry, Mr. Leopard, but I need to get to a certain spot. Okay, let's try this again. Called a swiftly tail, white latex towel. Her sight's very It says in crude writing, there are a lot of white latex kind with red marks in this library stage. I draw a cartoon character. Today, I ate Little Tail. It really tastes bad. What if I'm not meant to come this way just yet? What if I lack the means? Touching that's gonna obviously kill me, I feel. So much of that there, like, holy crap. Okay. These are blocking the way. Maybe I go back. Maybe that's the play here. Ah, fuck. Fuck! Alright. Maybe I can rewind a bit. Maybe an alternative path is now open. Hi. Hi. Hello. No, 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 no. No, no. Alright, so that thing is in there, and I can wake him up. Don't step on it, it wake them up. Or I must have wrote it. Hi, that's a save point. I don't know why that's over there. Sheen looks a little off. God! Damn it. So I had the feeling I'm meant to be here. Mountain of books, piles of books. Alright. Some funny paintings are drawn on this paper. Can't do anything, that's the problem. I feel like I'm meant to block that. Pile of whatever, you don't really care enough to read it. So 2 death trap rooms, it seems. Oh, hi. Directions. It's too small to get in. Well, this looks like a death trap. Let me guess. I'm gonna touch that? No, okay. Oh. Is there any way to wake the fox? May I ask a question? Fox lead. I don't know what the question is. There's literally 2 foxes. I'm trapped. Okay, so... Because I feel that's gonna kill me, right? Oh, yup, that just kills me. The game is, let's just say... Yeah, I already knew. I mean, I already deduced that, like, a while back. But hey, I made it this far. May as well see it through to the end. Or at least a little while long. Actually, how long have I been at it? Maybe after the fox part, I'll wrap it up. Okay. It's too small to get in. I don't think I can bang the thing, can I? Anyway, later. Alright, have a good one. Wait, hang on. A pile of come on, you don't care what it says. The dictionary and glue are all worn out. Alright, more the same. Please do not go into the maintenance service pipe without permission. There's still some escaped experiment samples hidden inside. Do not go back inside for any reason. Hi, I think I might know someone who can help. Hi! Never mind, I'm kidding. So what would you like to ask? Building info. Keep searching, you want to keep, escape the building. You must overcome lost danger before that means escape the building. The doors are closed off. The doors are sturdy. Go through, blah blah, I already read all that earlier. Ground floor. Difficulty, password, it's on the ground floor. This is the first floor, the one that connects to the outside. Never seen it myself. Never been outside before. So we were born and go to a completely unfamiliar environment. I may be a monster, but it's still very frightening to me. Some of my friends were brave. They packed up and left, but none of them returned. I'm just a coward and a nerd. I've been waiting on you for all this time, even though you're weaker than I expected. It's such you to have such a weak body. You get stronger, maybe I'll reconsider taking you as a host. Anyway, the bottom floor of this building is the research area. Disorganized and super dangerous. So he doesn't know anything about the box, does he? What if? Okay, I think I know what I have to do. Maybe I can clear a path. Because stepping on that's just gonna get me wrecked. Arrow. Directions. It's too small to get in. And I can't do anything. This is legitimately a death trap. Forgot about that. Without those books, I'd probably be the same as the others. Okay, so he'll just probably keep saying the same thing. Oh, at least you can say he's well-read. This tree used to have fruit on it, not anymore. What if... Hold on. God damn it. Okay. So, I think I might have an idea, but if I don't figure this out within the next 5, I'll probably wrap it up. Because I'm not exactly progressing. I have the feeling I gotta push one of those boxes in the way. God! Okay, I get it now. So the fox is on the other side. That makes sense. Now... Okay. Okay. Okay, so water doesn't hurt. Small ditch, very deep, wide and narrow. Might be difficult to leap over, but there's no room to jump in this narrow ventilation pipe. Maybe you could just push a box to fill it in. Hey human, come here. Thank you for visiting. Here's my home. Welcome to the Wolf's Nest. Oh, why did I set up here? This is the ventilation system of the building. As you can see, it's everywhere. You know a little bit about the location of the vents. You can go anywhere you want. But if you want to travel further, you have to come in from a larger maintenance tunnel. I just had to go across a dark road to get home from the library vent. You want to sit with me for a moment? Before I do... Okay. Happy in ages, living legendary human. No one's ever listened to what I had to say before. Thank you. Okay, so I get pushed back. I wanted to save. Okay. Funny. So I get pushed back regardless. Hi. I'm so mortified I could die. Hang on. So this guy worked out, it seems, right? He ripped the white goo in half, went up against the black, and he got absorbed. I'm so mortified I could die. Would you happen to be the strong man's assassin? Greetings, human. You live here. What's your plan? Well, I was a little worried about the blackout not long ago. The blackout caused you to wake up, right? I'll say that after a power failure, the capsule door would be open automatically in order to prevent suffocation. Might go down and take a look at it with you. I'll take a shortcut. Humans can only take the road, it'll be difficult. Come on, maybe you should find the generator first. Generator? It's one of the most important places in the building. A steady stream of electricity is carried from tiny wires, supplying the building with energy. It's a long way from here. I've gone through for a long time because the road is so long. Alright, I am thinking... I'll go a little longer. I was thinking of wrapping it up here, but I'll let it go just a little longer. The Proud Poro Pen. Just a little longer. The rough paper bag is full of dried fruit. The Proud Poro snack. I suspect that strong guy got absorbed by you. Hi. A painting of a tail. Hold up. Wait a minute. This is another one of those fake areas, isn't it? Feels like it. Okay. Because that pushes that there. I feel like I would drop down from there. Huh. No. Whenever wind blows on your body. Push a box to fill it. Alright, chat. It seems like I've got the hang of this. I've only had to die 1,000 times. Oh, I fucked up, didn't I? Oh, crap. Do I have to do that again? Oh, I don't think I have to do that again, do I? No. Alright. Ah, yes. There we go. Oh. Ah, there is that good RPG sound effect for you have done a thing. Save. Save! Religiously. Save! Knowing what is up ahead. Save! Knowing the fox is there. Easy fox on the paper. Did I? I think I did. Well, that's not good. I think I have just blocked myself. Yep, I'm blocked. I have indeed blocked myself. I didn't mean to do that, but it happened. Okay, there we go. There we go. Is that toilet paper? Hi. It's like a map. Oh, come on. The vent opened, but nothing happened. Can you stop turning me into a goat? Well, at least I can say these later transformations have not been a, they have not been quite the experience, shall we say. Fuck. Alright, I'll try that thing one more time, and if I don't get it, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I have been at this for a lot longer than I'd originally planned. But I'm at least gonna try to make a little more progress. Why do you have to open up in the middle of being chased? Oh, God. Alright. Seriously, last time. I swear, I mean it. Okay. Push that out of the way, out of the way. Get in. Vent open, but nothing happened. Okay. I think I get what to do here. Literally! Water! Water was right there! It's been a while since I've seen this or seen someone play it. It's nice to see. I'm having the worst of it, but welcome, welcome. Seem to have a lot of people joining in for this. Seriously, I kind of want to take a moment to thank everyone for dropping in and just giving a quick hello. Like, it's been a frustrating journey, but it's not been all bad either, surprisingly. I do seem to have moments where I get stuck, but I figure out what to do in the end, it seems. Okay. I don't get the point of that. Alright. I know what I want to do, but it's not doing the thing. Okay. What is the point? What is actually the point? Yeah, it was the same for me. I got stuck a decent amount. Yeah, I seem to have my holdups. Like, I know I've been comparing this game to a lot of games, but to go back to the example of Pocket Mirror, the running away sequences of that game were actually easy. The puzzles were hard. For this has been the reverse. This has been... The runaway sequences are difficult, but the puzzles actually aren't that difficult at all. Alright. So there has to be a reason that randomly opens up a vent, but nothing happened. Maybe I don't go that way just yet. Maybe there's something that's meant to happen. Leave me alone! Stop trying to do things! You pull, and suddenly you step on his long tail. He reels back and runs away, clutching it. Listen, Mr. Panther Dude. We will not have E621 here, okay? We will not have it here. That thing's still there. That thing is still there. We will not have such a thing here. Not in this video game. Alright, so... I think I'll save here. Oh, making me solve the puzzle again. Does that actually mean... Ah, fuck. It freezes me. I always think the stupid water would get the thing to, like... Alright. Okay, push you in. Push you in. Shoot out of the way. I don't know, can I maybe use the box? Thing, comfort wind blows, like a map. What if? Because it's telling me to... Huh. Maybe I gotta go visit what's-his-name again. Maybe he'll know what to do. Yes. Here I am. Greetings, human. You live here. What's your plan? I'm stuck. Why are you asking me? I'm just a monster. You're smart. Ying, it's up to you to find the answer by yourself. Besides, I've drawn a hint in the important place. Just have to find the secret. Don't rely on me, you know. By the way, have you seen any leopards? They're a group of latex beasts that are very persistent. Their curiosity is very strong and are quite a nuisance. They always trip me and jump on my back, those damn things. Ugh. Small to get in. Why do I feel like if I bother him too much from that angle, he'll just be like, ah, screw it. I will assimilate you now. Nothing. The days here are lonely. Very, very lonely. Let's say what you're doing wrong. I mean, fair enough. Didn't exactly expect an easy time with this game. Okay, that just takes me back this direction. Hang on. Ha ha. What if I'm meant to use this box? It's like a de facto shield. Because I don't move fast enough. The water doesn't do anything at all. In fact, I don't even think the water has a purpose other than to just be background. Unless I'm meant to use the fox, but why would the fox come all the way over here? And it's not like the fox would deal with the wall problem. The wall problem is I don't move fast enough. It waits for me. You want any help, let me know. I won't say anything major. I'll just give a small hint if needed. I'm probably more than likely gonna be wrapping up. I know I've been pushing on and on because more people have been joining, but it is also getting very late where I am at. And I've only pressed on because of chat encouragement, which I am, again, thankful for everyone here. But I am also beginning to feel a little tired too, so... I definitely know the big thing is the fake saving stations are what seem to be the thing. Unless I make, like, another major... Hang on. Hold up. So mortified I could die. It's pens, pro pen. Comic book, comic books, comic books. Alright, well... I think that's as far as things are gonna go. So, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll enter that. Put that over here. Swap models real quick, because... Well, I have now honored that request. At least for now, until I pick the game back up. Then I'll be going to that. Alright, there we go. Back to the other model for now. So, otherwise, with that being said, this game is what I would expect for an RPG Maker game. It is indeed very, very hard. Rather, it'd be puzzle hard or it's sequence hard. And what I can do so far is that it's sequence hard. That isn't to say that there haven't been puzzles that have required me to think a bit, but when there's been a puzzle, it's actually been pretty easy to do. The running away sequences, or any kind of puzzle that involves enemies, is where the game gets tricky. I will say, the game is actually good, despite the difficulty, but... Well, to call it a Dark Souls of RPG Maker would be maybe a bit of a stretch. But this is a hard game, too, and I wouldn't be surprised if any more recognizable content creators actually struggled on this game, and probably just ended up taking a good chunk of that struggle out there, though there's probably others that have probably done the struggle on stream as well. Anyway, I'm gonna head out, but hey, it's nice. I'll be back the next time you're streaming, maybe. It just depends. Thank you. And I'd like to thank everyone that joined in for this. This has been quite the journey. Not gonna lie. I thought I'd be raged a little more, but I guess this has not been as bad. Sure, temporary roadblocks, but roadblocks that are actually met. And the challenges do feel solvable in the end. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Sub on YouTube, follow on Kick, follow on X, and I'll see you all on the next one.